All right. It's time for some fuckery. That I can wait. Alright, these need the blue key, which is down that way, but also activates some Mankey Buy. Okay, no, it's just the Arachnotron. Now I can come back for this health. That's not what I want. Okay, saving that for later. So probably need it. However, this I need to switch. And now I can go here. Yep. Back in the front ways I go then. I don't think you can get through that by sprinting. Nah, it had to be a jump. Sure, I'm down for that. Let me deal with these chuckle fucks and I'll save. Go for it. Before I started, I was about to tell you I'm down to co-stream if you want it anyway, so. that's fine. I've been going for 8.5 minutes. That's not a problem. Alright, I also added a separate audio track for Discord. Alright, do you do like a private call for this, or... Oh, yeah, private call.
Bibbidi?
Hello.
No. Okay, so, let me pop open my own OBS studio. Alright.
Is there a way that you can turn yourself up? I have you maxed and you're kind of hard to hear.
Let me see. How's that?
Perfect.
Okay. I'm going to be sending you some links.
Alright.
And these are all OBS plugins that I consider must-haves for all of my effects that I do.
For the first one, is it the setup or the x86 64?
Are you on Windows?
Yes.
Dumbass. It's going to be set up.
I would be on Linux if FL Studio didn't basically require it.
I mean,
require Windows.
Let me see. From Lexus has file. There's the FLP thing. I'm gonna go ahead and just open this. In FL Studio. Huh. One plugin could not be opened, and then it just kind of gave me a blank message. Oh dear. Well, now FL Studio isn't working for me.
Oof.
Turn the fucking volume on this down. Where's the master? Yeah. I'm just gonna figure that out later. Anyway. So, those 5 plugins. I think all 5 are available as a setup file. Windows installer, Windows installer, Windows installer, Windows installer. So that's the one you're going to want all around.
All right. And they are all installed.
Cool. You're going to want to restart OBS.
All right. All right. I'm going to do entire screen. Screen 2.
Electric Boogaloo.
I have a fairly basic setup from getting back on Windows 10 because 11 is doo-doo butt cheeks.
You know, understandable. That's not what I needed. There we go. Remove extension. Sorry, give me a second.
No worries.
I kind of fucked something up on my end. There we go, I fixed it. Alright. Now, one thing I wanted to just kind of throw out there, how is your tracking software working? Is that just like an animation loop?
Yeah, it's a video.
It's a video?
I recorded the quote-unquote gamer animation for this chair thing in Second Life at like 1440p, then chroma keyed it.
I wonder if you can rip that and use it as a VRM.
Maybe.
That's something we can fuck with later.
I mean, I have all those models as assets. I need to replace the body though because I have the dev kit for that body, and the dev kit was made in such a way that it's good to design clothes for, but if you try and do anything else, it's the biggest headache in the world.
Gotcha.
And for good reason. It's like a 2000 Linden body, which is like $10.
Yeah. All right. Well, that is a thing for future us.
Mhm.
For now, what I'm going to recommend is probably what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to do two things.
Okay.
Thing number one is I'm going to show you how to do lighting for the background, so that when the sound is loud, the background is like twice as bright as it is. And you can just take what you learn from doing that and kind of apply that to anything you want. Where is your background exactly?
That is a Stream Elements thing.
The background image?
Yeah.
Well, then we can't unless the background is separate. Do you have the file for that background?
I think it's been lost through the different PC transfers.
Silly question then. Can you send me that overlay link?
Yeah. It's a render I did in Blender of when I was doing latex sims.
Okay, got it.
So it's a black bed sheet with an illuminated poster on the wall and like a light shining on it.
There you go. So there is the raw background file. And in order for this to work exactly the way I'm thinking, you're going to need to remove the background from your OBS, from your Stream Elements layout. You don't have to for the demonstration. For now, just add a new source, like download that image, add it as a source just above overlay.
I had to save it. Be an image.
Yep. Now, whenever I'm dealing with a really complicated scene, I will always prefix my source names with what it is.
Yeah.
So this will be image dash background image dash latex scene.
And I'm not precious about the background. It was just something to not have it blank.
Gotcha. All right, now right click on background and go to blending mode. And if you've ever used Photoshop, you might recognize these options.
Multiply.
Go to screen.
Green. Okay.
And you'll see that actually just kind of made the background a little bit brighter.
Yeah.
Because it's adding the brightness of all the pixels of this to the brightness of the pixels behind it. Now, go back into that, go to Properties. I'm sorry, not Properties, Filters, silly me. And add a color correction filter. And now boost the gamma until it is as bright as you can stand it when the game is being very loud. You can also fuck with the contrast.
Yeah, good. Oh, that's deep fried right there.
Yeah, you don't want it so bright that you start losing detail though. So like when the game is very loud, this is what you want it to look like.
That would probably be fine.
Okay. Personally, I would actually let me pop that open in OBS real quick. Save image. Save it there. View folder, drop, cancel. What resolution are you streaming at?
I believe it's 1080.
Okay. Filters, color correction. Because I'm going to give you some color correction filter settings that I'd like you to try.
Yeah, it's 1080. I don't know if the numbers have changed at all, but I'm running the sharpen and color correction that Mike sent me like years ago.
Okay. Here's my recommendation. For Gamma, 1.05.
Talking about for the background.
Yeah, for the background image. Yeah. For contrast, 0.89. Brightness, negative 0.0821. Put it at 0.09 or minus 0.09 and then scroll up on it. For saturation, 0.37.
Is that 3.7?
Yeah. And how does that look? Like, close that and then hide and unhide it?
Yeah, looks fine to me.
Alright. Now, where is your game capture? Because we're going to need to fuck with the audio layers now. There it is. Okay.
And I have the game capture audio separated.
Yep. Alright, so add a new source. This source is going to be a source clone source. Call it clone space hyphen space game. And that's just to start keeping the names here a little bit more. So for the clone type source canvas blank clone game. And you see how big that drop down is. That's why I start prefixing these by type. Now, what you want to do is on the double click on clone game, put a check mark where it says audio and active clone, hit OK, and in your audio mixer you should have a thing that says clone game there, but I don't see it now.
Well, I'm using a plugin that lets me split application audio, so it's not all on the desktop.
Okay,
Because I hear the desktop is muted.
Where's the game audio capture device?
Right here.
Okay, so in that case, change the clone game that we just created to that application audio output capture. Top.
Actually, I should rename this. Make sure it's the right one.
You can just hit F2 on pretty much anything that you can rename in any application to instantly rename it. It even works in Windows Explorer when you're naming a file. Game audio. Hit OK. And now we have clone game audio on the audio mixer tab. See it?
Yep.
So over on clone game audio in the mixer, I want you to right click on it. That's game audio, not clone game audio. And go to, let's see. Gosh, it's hard to see. Thanks Discord. All right. Go to properties. I think. No, I'm sorry. Discord just not OBS just kind of redid the audio mixer tab, and I'm trying to remember. I think it's the gear icon on the bottom right. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Clone game audio on the right where it has tracks. There's a whole bunch of check marks. Uncheck all of those because we don't actually want it to output anywhere.
I just want it to be an effect.
Yep. Now hit close. And it's turned yellow. That's normal. We want that. Now, Right click on clone game audio, either on the mixer or on the sources, and go to filters. And I'm sorry, I think I forgot one of the filters. Hit add in case you already have it. Add an audio filter. You don't have it. Okay, hang on.
Will this need a OBS restart as well?
It will.
All right.
I'm sending you the link right now. This one is just called Move, and there is a Windows installer program for it.
I'm guessing the program data version is the. I was loud as
It's
fuck.
the.
Um,
Was that a thunder?
yes, it was.
Jesus. It sounded like someone throwing a can against the wall.
It was the second loudest I've heard in this room so far.
Jesus.
Anyway, I
Wow.
assume the program data is the version that's not been compiled yet.
I don't know. Actually,
I don't compile my own stuff, so I don't know either.
all I know is you're going to want the Windows installer version.
Yep.
Once that's installed, just restart OBS. You can immediately begin your stream again.
It has also been installed.
All right. Right-click on the clone game audio filters, add filter, and we now have move action and move value. Nice. All right, so go ahead and add move value. And
One second, I
also,
need to make sure it's not raining in the room.
ooh,
Now we're good. It's east-west.
I went.
All right. So move value.
Yep, add another filter. This will be a 3-band equalizer. And add a gain filter. Move the move value filter to the bottom. And oh, that's not the one we want. Hang on. It's a move filter. Hang on. Give me a second. Filters. Oh, okay. It's called something different on Linux. Remove the move value filter. And try the other move filter for audio. Move action. No.
Audio move.
Audio move. That's the one we want.
Weird that
There
one's
we
named
go.
different.
All right. So, let's see. Meter type magnitude, easing. Put that up to like 97. And action should be transform. Scene should be the current scene that we're in, so main PC. Source will be your background image. Let's see. Oh, not transform, sorry. Go back up to the top where it says value action, should be setting. There we go. All right. Now we have to set the source and stuff again. Source is going to be background. Filter will be the color correction filter. The setting will be opacity. And it'll go from 0 to, I think it should be 1. Let me see here. Filters, color correction, opacity will be 0 to 1. So not 1000.
So set the factor to 1.
Yep. All right, now go back into filters and scroll down to the threshold and scroll that all the way up and see if it just kind of makes it fully opaque. No? Okay, change the factor to 100. 1000. Huh. That's weird. Okay. Change it to 1. Hit close. Go over to your background. Go look in the filters. Color correction opacity is at 1. Gamma should be at 1.05, not 0. Oh, because when we selected it, it actually changed the gamma on us. Okay. It can be a little tricky. Okay, that's good. All right. Now, go back into the filters for the clone and change the threshold to 0. And let's see, go ahead and under 3-band equalizer, drop high and mid to nil all the way down. And leave low where it is. We'll be adjusting that technically through the gain filter in addition. Go ahead and hit close. And play the game. And let's see how it looks. How do you like that?
That's pretty cool.
That is listening specifically to game audio. I don't know if you can load another level. Like save and load another level where the music is a little crazier.
Yeah, I'll change to I'll reboot the game and change it to Sigil, because that game's fucking crazy.
Sigil.
Yeah.
You know, fun fact, James Marsters didn't know how to pronounce sigils when he first recorded Dresden Files. So the first time the word is uttered in the book, in the audiobooks, he says sigils, runes and sigils. Alright, pause. Alright, so we can hear the music. Head back over to OBS while the music plays. Well, we'll just have to tab back in. Yeah, we'll have to tab back in when we're done testing here. Go into the clone game audio filters, yep. And now go to the gain tab and boost up the gain to like 10. And tab back into the game. Put it at more, maybe 15. And go to audio move and drop the easing down to like 90. It doesn't have to be precise. How's that?
Pretty good.
And now your overlay has a lot more life to it. It's a subtle effect, and it's definitely noticeable, but it's not overwhelming. What do you think?
I think it works pretty well. It's also a bonus that this, the way I loaded the Buckethead soundtrack for it.
Nice. Hit close on this. The other thing I wanted to show you is the actual audio effect. Go ahead and create a new source. And choose Waveform Visualizer. Hit OK. For width, video width, set that to 1920. Don't drag it bigger. Resizing sources is, by dragging them, is a crutch. Okay, so, no, you are streaming at 4K.
I can't.
Hit OK.
Like the canvas might.
Go to settings on the bottom right on OBS.
So
there we go. That worked.
My canvas resolution is 4K, but my output is 1080.
Why would you be calculating with a 4K canvas?
I don't know. I just didn't change it.
Okay. Between this stream and next, you are going to want to change that back to 1080 because you are having to blow up and use 4 times the RAM and VRAM and GPU just to render in OBS right now. And then it has to scale it back down, which is even harder.
All right.
You're going to want to, between this stream and next, you're going to want to change that so that these numbers are both 1080, so that it doesn't have to rescale, and you're using a quarter of the RAM and on your CPU and GPU from OBS.
Yeah.
And what that's going to do is it's going to blow up everything on your stream so that it's huge, and you'll need to redo your layout and kind of squish everything back down.
Yeah.
Now hit OK. Go to Waveform Visualizer. Go to Properties. We're gonna leave it at 1920 because that way it'll just kind of like fit once you fix it later. For video height, set that to around, I would say maybe 90. Hit OK. Now drag this, use the red handle up there to scale this larger so that it's all the way across the screen. So that later on, when you fix OBS, you can just shrink it back down to regular size. By the way, here's a tip. If you hit Control-R on, when you have any source selected, watch what happens. It resets the transform. You can undo that with Control-Z. So you can probably fix a lot of stuff that you've rescaled by that method once you change your OBS resolution. For now, go back into Waveform Visualizer's settings, and for the audio source, choose Game Audio. And hit OK. And tab back into the game and just watch what happens. And you can change a lot of settings on that. So you can have it be bars, step bars. You can have it be an actual waveform shooting across the screen.
I haven't had that one before. Wow.
And if you look on the right side of this little pop-up, you see there's a very small scroll bar handle. There's a lot of options you can scroll down and see. So this is something that you can fuck with, and you know how mine is rotary around the sun on my layout. You can change that from a horizontal bar to radial layout. There's just literally a checkbox you can click right there. Yep, hit that, and it'll turn into a square source. And come back over here. Yep, and you can invert radial direction. And now it spirals outward instead.
And mirror axis is...
You generally want to leave it on logarithmic.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can fuck with this as much as you want. And let's scroll down a little bit more. There's one more important option here. Keep going down. Keep going down. Slope. Raise slope to 50. Or 0.5, I mean. Or 5.0. And tab back over, and you'll see that all of a sudden the high frequencies are a lot louder on the graph, so that it seems more circular and less bass heavy.
Yeah.
And that slope is how you kind of counteract that a lot. I'd also recommend lowering the the high cutoff, just to cut off that little bit that won't raise up much. That's quite a lot.
I don't know
On
how
the high
far you
cutoff.
usually put it down.
I would put it down to like 1800, and the low cutoff at like 50. Or like 100. Just not all the way at 0. Feels a little bit better, doesn't it?
Yeah. Oh, what's it look like at the extremes? I mean, there's some low information, but not a whole lot.
Yep. Ow. Oh, that was my jaw exploding. Alright.
I do that a lot.
So yeah, that's how I do my audio effects. That move filter thing, you can actually change. You can interpolate any filter variable using the audio move. And I showed you how to set it to the opacity, but you can set that to brightness. You can set that to, I mean, shit. If you want to move, like literally move something left and right on the screen, you can create a crop pad filter and literally change like the X value on the crop pad using the audio move filter to literally move an object left and right as something gets louder and quieter.
Okay.
You can also do what I did and like only like filter out like the high and mid tones and just keep the bass, or the opposite. All kinds of shit.
I want to do the edge lighting like you and Mike have.
Edge lighting.
Like on the character.
Okay, so for that, that's a much more complex one. It can be done. It can be done with anything. I'll show you the Cliff Notes version of it. And so for the edge lighting, I'm guessing you want to be illuminated by the game screen.
Yeah.
Okay. So for this, we're going to actually go a little bit crazy, and we're going to keep all of our effects on their own scene. Make a new scene. Call it FX, or effects, that works. And
I figure this will also have to be done for the capture cards. Nope. Okay.
Right click on your little video of you. Go to filters. Let's see. I might have forgotten another filter. Hang on. Add a filter and let me see if you have it. Okay. I'm sending you another OBS plugin. You'll need to restart after installing this.
Right.
I was kind of not really expecting to do that, but here you go. You're going to want that. You can go ahead and close the filter overlay for your source. And there should be a Windows installer. There is.
Yeah, it just took a while for the browser to realize it was done.
Yeah.
Alright, restarting.
Okay.
Filters.
And advanced mask. Second one from the top. Hit OK. And let's see. For mask type, it should be source. And this is going to be, let's see, effects-blur, the name of the actual scene. Should just be there. And stretch to fit, and scroll down. Filter on. Oh, this is only for alpha now? Am I thinking of the wrong filter? I mean, this is going to be a really useful filter anyway, because I use it, but... Huh. Oh. Right, we're going to use this in a different way. Let me think here. Go to custom channel mix on filter on. No, okay. Shoot, okay. This is going to be a little bit crazy. So there used to be an easy way of doing this, and I thought this would also work, but it doesn't look like it will. Go ahead and hit close on this. And add a source. Source clone. Clone hyphen scene hyphen blur. For clone, change clone to effects dash blur. Uncheck audio. Oh, okay. Hit OK. Drag it down so that it's just above the shark. Now right click on it. Go to blending mode, multiply. Now right click on it and go to filters. Add an advanced mask filter. Add a we're not going to mess with this anymore. We're actually going to switch over to the shark filters. Remove the advanced mask. And hit close. Hit Control E. All right, and that is... set X to 0. Hit close on this. Go into the filters for shark. Add a crop pad filter. And just scroll up on the left until it's where you want it. You can scroll up with the mouse until it's... That works too. I would raise it up more. Probably 35. 350, I mean. How does that look? More? Probably 400?
Yeah, probably 400, yeah.
450? This is a huge video, which is just kind of shrunk down.
Yeah.
It's part of the problem. Go ahead and close this. Hit Control E again. And I am going to take a look here. For width, change that to 840. On size, actually change that to 842. Okay. Now let me do the math here. So 0, 1, 3, 7, 4, 8, 4, 2, 5, 7, 4. This is going to all break when you change your scene size. And I can help you set it back up if you need. For now, hit close. And go over to the clone scene blur source. Filters. And click on advanced mask. And change mask type shape to source. And the source should be shark. And you'll kind of see that it's taking on the right size and shape, but it is huge.
Yeah, it's the middle of the screen.
Yep. So go ahead and hit close.
Transform?
And, yep, edit transform. And X and Y are 0 and 1374. And width is 842. And 574. There you go. Hit close, and now go to filters on the clone scene blur thing. Add a color correction, and drop the opacity down to about as dim as you want to look when the game screen is not illuminating you at all.
I'll just do like 0.8.
Okay. And you're done with that. Go ahead and close, and switch back to the game. Oh, I think we might have forgotten something. Hit escape. Right-click on Clone Scene Blur. And, sorry, not double-click. Or we want to right-click on it. We're going to do something else. And go to Blending Mode, Multiply. Make sure that's set to Multiply. It is. Okay. It's not very saturated. Like, I would expect the white on your character model to be as red as the screen is right now. Oh, shit. I think I know what it is. Go over to the effects blur scene. PC? Still not very red. Like, you should be browner. It might just be...
I mean, Doom's a fairly dark game in general.
It is. Right-click on Clone Scene Blur, and Filters, and Advanced Mask. Alpha Channel. Raise the mask multiplier up slightly. Set it to like 2. And for color correction, click on that. And try actually boosting the saturation a bit. That's not changing you at all.
It is changing the preview.
It's changing the preview, but that should be changing you live on the side.
Oh, it is. I see it.
But it's so very subtle.
Yeah.
Try...
Brightness?
It's set to multiply. Why is it not multiplying? You should appear that red. Set opacity to 1. Oh, okay. I guess maybe the opacity is just too low. Okay. We can fudge it. Set opacity to 0.8. Saturation to 0 or 1, whichever is default.
I think it's 0. Yeah.
Yeah, alright. Hit close. Now we're going to right-click on Clone Scene Blur. Copy. Right-click, paste duplicate. It's always going to put it up at the top. Drag it right down on top of that, right-click on it, go to Filters, and for Advanced Mask, actually, right-click on Advanced Mask and duplicate that layer, that filter. Hit OK, drag it up above Color Correction, and for Filter on Alpha Channel, choose Luminosity, and over on Color Correction, change that opacity to 100%. Go back to Advanced Mask 2, and Invert Mask, and Color Correction. Raise the saturation. No, it didn't do what I was hoping it would. I have a bunch of other random shit that I'd have to research to see how I kind of, like, solved this kind of stuff. The way that I did my, ambient light level is completely different from how I'm suggesting you're doing it. Go ahead and close this. Delete Clone Scene Blur 2. Go into Clone Scene Blur. Right-click Filters. Color correction, raise the opacity to 100%. And close this. And that's kind of how I would expect it to look. Go over to the effects blur scene. And that's kind of identical to how it used to look.
Yeah.
So now what you can do is over in the effects blur, you can change the opacity of the ambient light object. On the right, click on studio mode, all the way on the bottom right of the OBS window. And now on the left, click on effects blur. And now right click on color ambient light, filters, and fuck with it here. Just like drag the opacity slider left, because we want it to go dimmer.
Lower than 0.2?
Yeah. Want it to like closer to 0.1 or whatever. And now you can kind of see live how it's adjusting the lighting on you.
Yeah.
What you can do now if you want is go ahead and close this. Right click on the delete me group. Go to filters. Add a color correction filter here. And boost the saturation. How's that feel?
It feels fine to me.
Alright, try playing the game. Yeah, that looks like it works. Yeah, so I do want to say your stream is very crunchy when you've got a lot of movement going on.
That's probably because I'm streaming at like 3K.
3K is 1440p.
No, I mean like 3,000 kilobit per second.
That's definitely going to be part of it.
2,500 actually. But
Is that the best you can do?
I can go higher, but I'm in that weird situation where if I do go higher, people struggle to connect.
Okay.
Because I'm only given my my source res.
Okay. Do you want to try fucking with the resolution and the layouts right now?
Sure. Yeah.
Turn off studio mode. You'll have to stop streaming to do this and restart the stream to fix the canvas resolution first.
Yeah. Yeah. The main thing I do, because I also record the stream. So what I do is I just stream it, and then I upload the recording to YouTube, and I record it. I record at 10K.
Well, if you record at 10... Wait, you record at 10...
10 megabit a second.
Megabit, okay. Sorry, 10... If you start saying K, unfortunately, that means something different when you're dealing with video recordings. That is resolution. Like, 10K is taking almost 9 4K displays and making a grid of them.
I wish I could do that.
Go ahead and stop the stream and the recording.
Yeah.
Because we're just going to...
Same CPU usage, but I am seeing lower temp on the GPU.
Hang on a second. Go back into the settings. You did change the... Go to video. Huh. It didn't fuck with everything on the layout. Huh.
Yeah, that's weird.
Alright, well, go ahead and play the game a bit, because it's now having to deal with a quarter of the pixels. Like, okay, it is definitely smoother on your stream. Like, your stream actually was dropping some frames. Oh my gosh, is that a shadow?
Hello, Carol. How you doing? Anytime before.
So yeah, that's kind of the basic gist of how you handle the audio source, like the audio like visualizer source and the audio move plugin.
Yeah.
Does that all make sense to you?
Yeah.
Okay. I think I'm probably going to do my stuff.
Alright. And if at any point tonight you want to do a co-stream, let me know and we can figure out a game.
Yeah. I am going to probably just do my own thing, though.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yesterday was extremely overwhelming to me.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
I got my ADHD diagnosis.
Yeah. I am undiagnosed, but something ain't right.
Alright, well, I do like the new effects. The stream is a lot less static now.
Yeah.
And like, especially with how the brightness changes with the audio, I think that actually goes a long way for making your background feel less like a, kind of just like a scrungly little static thing.
Although, I do have a question about the visualizer.
Mm.
Is there a way to give them color? Like not just like a
Like a gradient, like...
Huh.
Because what I did was I actually added a color source, a gradient source, in fact, using the user-defined shaders, because you can do gradient stuff with it. And I actually took that gradient source and I added an advanced mask to it so that it carried over the transparency of the audio visualizer, so that the gradient source itself is what people see, and it just changes its alpha layer to match the audio visualizer.
All right. Yeah. What I was thinking was a well, kind of like the OBS visualizer, how they're usually done, where it's like green, yellow, red.
Yeah. So, let's see. Probably the easiest way to do that. Go ahead and make a color source. Give me a second to futz with it a little bit on my end. See how I'm going to do it. Slightly bright.
It's gonna hide that for now. While she's doing that, Caro, how you doing? It's been a bit.
So, here's something interesting.
Yep.
My build of OBS has a source called gradient. You don't happen to have a gradient source option, do you?
I do not.
Okay. We can get you a gradient source plugin. I recommend using this instead of my old method, because my old method is very hard on the CPU. As usual, this will mean that you have to restart OBS.
Naturally. It'll be a good day when adding new plugins will just do.
Yeah. There's the link.
Alright. Restarting. And we're back. Around that place.
Okay.
At a gradient.
Yep.
That's not how I wanted that to be inputted, but okay.
I would honestly call it back. I would reverse that so it's gradient dash visualizer. Now, for from color, pick green. You can just literally type OOFFOO in the HTML. And scroll down. For the to color, FFOOOO. Hit OK. Yep. Scroll up a bit and put a check mark on sRGB so that it's actually yellow instead of brown in the middle. And scroll down. And let's see, the midpoint. Drag that until you like how it looks.
Yeah, that should actually be more like 80.
All right. And scroll up to the top again. Rotation, set that to 0. Set it to 180. That's how it should look. All right, the height. Go ahead and hit OK on this. Click on the waveform visualizer source and hit Control E.
First, I gotta get rid of this. Right, and which for the
Control E or transform, edit transform. And it's 90 in height. Hit close. Double click on gradient visualizer. 90. Hit OK. Hide the waveform visualizer. So click the eyeball. Right click on gradient visualizer.
Are we gonna use
Filters.
it as a mask?
Yep, we're going to be using waveform visualizer as a mask. Hit advanced mask. Hit OK. Mask type source. And source should be waveform visualizer. Scroll. W. All right. That should be enough. Huh? Unhide waveform visualizer. Oh, okay. Double click on waveform visualizer.
Invert mask?
No, hit properties. It looks like this particular source is able to tell when it's actually seen, when it's hidden, and it doesn't actually process when it's hidden. So
I don't know what these mean.
go ahead and just kind of hit cancel and right click on waveform visualizer and set the blending mode to multiply. Now, since the waveform visualizer is pure white, this will just keep it from actually being seen anyway. So, how does that look?
It's pretty good.
Can you make it any louder in game? So how you liking that?
He's good, although I will change the style from bars to stepped. There we go.
Nice. Now, here's something you can try. Right-click on Gradient Visualizer. You see where it says transform in the dead center here? Flip vertical. Now tab back over to the game.
Have it be a top-down version.
Yeah. You can also have it come in from the left side or the right side or however you want it.
Actually, that... yeah, I think there's actually a good place for it. Because if
To
I
the
try
left side? Or maybe...
just up top. Because like if I do it next to the game or between the edge and me, it feels like this would be cluttered, and then there's a gap at the top.
So you want to put it along the top side of the game window? It would kind of be
Yeah.
behind your stream statistics. Why do you have the stream statistics on your stream anyway?
Because I'm used to, well, it's actually a holdover from way back when I would watch a stream and not know if it's dropping frames or if I'm dropping frames or what. So, and asking someone to add something to an overlay apparently is a huge ask. So when I would ask someone, hey, do you mind putting like the stream health bars on stream so I know if it's me or you or Twitch, it usually comes back as no. And then Mike did the thing with their like Moogle dog.
A Woobot, yeah.
Yeah, where the ball changes
The
color.
whole thing goes, yep.
And I like that idea, but I don't have a character that does that. So I just put all of the statistics. And I also added that back when Twitch didn't tell you how long you were live. So you either needed like BTTV or just display it from OBS.
So it's kind of silly to have it there these days. That's how I'm gonna, read into it.
Yes, some things have been fixed, like the uptime. But having like the frames, the health, the speed, and the frame rate, it's nice. Like the frame rate's not important, but it's nice. And also have the CPU health there, because if there's a CPU overload and someone's watching and I don't notice, they can tell me and I can fix it.
Okay.
Or like say there's a bunch of dropped frames.
I would consider weaning off of it if you can, but it's not actually all that invasive. I was just curious about it.
Yeah, and it's something I've done for like, I don't know, 6 years now.
I used to have my current viewer number on stream, and I don't anymore.
Yeah, I don't care to know that number while I'm live, although I hope it's more than one.
It's more than one. It's more than two, in fact.
Hey, hello.
More than two. It's less than 100. But it's more than two.
Hello, lurkers. I will not ask you to engage in chat because you clearly don't want to at the time. Yeah, I think I'm gonna swap the visualizer and the stream health. Here.
I'm gonna...
Let's group these.
Hang on, what's the name?
The wind is crazy at the moment.
Okay, looking back at your stream. Oh yeah, that's nice. That looks actually pretty fucking sweet.
With the visualizer where it is? Or just...
Yeah.
By the way, do you know why I have the audio separation plugin?
Do I know why you what?
Why I have the audio separation plugin? It has nothing to do. It has nothing to do with the applications themselves.
That's actually why I have it. like not I don't know why you have it, but I have the same thing set up. It's just uncommon.
I have it because I like to watch other people while I stream, because I don't usually have a whole lot to say. So I fill my dead air on my end with someone else. And if I don't have the plugin, everyone can hear it through desktop audio. But if I have it, I just mute desktop audio and use every other source.
Alright, I have probably kind of reached my limit on talking about OBS shenanigans. I think that yours has some extremely subtle and extremely effective upgrades now. We can work on getting an actual, like, 3D model set up. I don't know if you are aware of, like, Vignon?
Maybe by name, but nothing else about it.
I wonder... So we gotta figure out how to get like a VRM or something of your model so that you can have...
Well, I did commission a partner to do it, and it's done, kind of.
When you say kind of...
Like, it's rigged, kind of. But...
The facial blend shapes aren't yet?
There's that, I think. There's also, like, when you put it in a game engine, because it was going to be a multi-purpose thing where it'd be, like, a version for stream, a version for, like, a game engine, and something else that I can't remember. For animations. And when it gets put in the game engines, the game engine rejects it. So she's been trying to figure that out for months. Which is why
Damn.
I'm wanting to replace the body, because the body I gave apparently is bad.
We can probably look into that. It's a bit much for me right now, but
Yeah.
I'm gonna head off.
Alright.
Do some shenanigans.
I do have the one that's made for like a PS1 game,
Ah.
but I don't know how to set up any kind of anything like that.
I am gonna go because my brain is starting to melt.
E.
Bye.
See ya. Alright, so the method out of here is through here. Oh boy, the downtown map. Yeah, kind of expected that. Hey, Obsidian, how you doing? That's good. Yeah, I've been going through some classics. Yeah, of the older Doom games, Doom 2 is my least played. So, you know, might as well revisit. It is. It's just definitely more difficult than Doom 1. Welcome back, Caro. Yeah, I'm not a fan of pinkies. I especially don't care for specters, which are the pinkies that are partially invisible. Alright. Need the red key, which is up there, but I don't remember how to get to it. Hey Zaya, how you doing? Oh, thanks. Yeah, I stream occasionally. I want to stream more. I just usually don't have the spoons. Good night. Hey, thanks for the raid, Fox. How you doing? Not much. Just getting back into streaming finally. For me, it was mostly just I didn't have the energy or time. Doom's been alright. Not really much to write home about right now. Just dealing with the level design. say right here. With Nuvi coming by to help set up the stream and then actually streaming, I'm worn out. Let's see who all's on. And there will be longer streams in the future. I just have to get my endurance back in. Yeah. I think we're gonna go. We're gonna go bug bitter bits. All right. See y'all later.